What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here live before lock. We got you covered for this game week here on NBA. I feel like this is now the third straight live before lock slate, right? I think on last Monday, I think it was a 3-game slate. And then on like Friday, it was a 5-game slate. Tonight, we only have a 4-game slate. So it's not really giving us the same chaos that we're used to. But we're gonna start it here. I haven't fired up a giveaway thing yet, so let me pull that up right now. And let's see, who do we have? You know what? We can welcome back, much to everyone's surprise. Why don't we like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hashtag Giannis, because Giannis, the Greekish freakish, making his return here to Hoopies. But I was very surprised by this news, but he was ruled in tonight. We'll talk about that soon. We got Borland in the chat, Boston Sean, Taylor's up in here. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm fine if it's all Taskmaster, man. Galactic saying we're going to get Tatum back. You know what, though? I think it's for next game week because I think it's going to be on Friday. We got the common man here, JP. Good to see it. Sergeant Stanko, let's go. Snoopaloop, 5th straight in contender. Let's go. Yeah, the Portuguese prince that was promised was ruled out tonight, but man, did he ball out. We got Stan Loves in the chat. Look at Margaret right here. We need this man to start doing the show now. You don't need me anymore because what was it? Your rare contender streak 5 plus ship the thing, I think, right? We got Botavine here, CD Beats. Good to see everybody. I think that's all we got. That's all we got. So anyways, we've got, like 4 games tonight. We'll go over game by game. We'll look at the rest of the schedule and then dive in. And as you can hear, we're a little congested here. We're a little congested. But we're going to fight through. We're going to fight through. I got you, Galactic. I got you. All right. You had Caspy's looking for streak 5. You'd love to see that. Let's dive in. Let's just dive into this one. And again, this might be more of an abbreviated show. We'll go a full hour, of course. But normally we try to push for that, hour and a half, hour 45. But man, when it's only a few games, it's kind of, what happened to those 12 game slates, man? Remember we were going nuts? Rare champ, streak 5, and 2nd place in rare champ. It's good shit, man. That's good shit. We love to see it. All right, let's go tonight. So, as I mentioned, 4 games and not super spicy either, right? Let's blow this up a little bit. So we've got the Rockets and the Wizards tonight. Houston, 14.5-point favies. Washington, man, everybody's mad at Utah, right? Everybody's screaming at Utah for how they're tanking. Wizards are terrorists, although maybe we shouldn't be throwing stuff around like that right now. But they're playing everybody 22 minutes. Keyshawn George is playing tonight. Ready? Here's his last 3 games of basketball. He played 17 minutes, 21 minutes, 15 minutes. What are you going to do with that? They're without Leaky Black and Tristan Vukovic. They're also without some other guys that aren't like Trae Young and Anthony Davis, but it sounds like Trae Young is going to play basketball soon. Anthony Gill, we have to talk about him here because his last 5 games, 23 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 minutes, 31 minutes, 28 minutes, okay? If they don't have, we know they don't have Vukovic. Gill's questionable, but Gill is their only center right now, so they are going to need Anthony Gill here at some point. If he doesn't go, we might see some more small ball stuff. Honestly, the only guy that I'm excited to play from this Wizards team that's not Anthony Gill is Will Riley. Those are the only 2 guys that are creeping up around 30 minutes. So that's where I would start with this Washington team. On the Houston side of stuff, right? The Rockets here, they are without Jabari Smith Jr. again. I think he's missing 1 more game after this too. Reed Shepard's moved back into the starting lineup. Reed's been starting. That's kind of fun. Tari Eason should be in for a fuck ton of minutes. Clint Capella is going to be better than DeAndre Ayton. I don't know. I don't think there's anything too spicy about that, right? The Rockets are in good shape. Celtics against the Cucks. This game opened as Boston 8.5-point favorites. It's now down to 2.5. I wrote up this morning on Bagel with Locks, which if you haven't subscribed to Bagel with Locks, I'm starting to get offended. And I can see the emails, so I know who's doing it, who's not doing it. Just shared a link into the chat. Go subscribe if you haven't done so yet. But on Bagel with Locks this morning, I hypothesized that this is the Celtics' 3rd game in 4 nights. They've got 3 games this week. They play Monday and Wednesday, so 2 games for this game week, and then again on Friday. I posited that I thought one of these Celtics were going to sit. I leaned Derek White since Jaylen Brown sat this past game week. However, It was Derek White and the Portuguese prince that was promised. The Myers Cade is out tonight after dropping a 27-11 on the 76ers last night, which was just fun as hell. So hashtag Derek White, hashtag Peyton Pritchard. Those two guys are going to be cooking. And it might be Vucci Mane time. Might be Vucci Mane. If you're looking for those cheapos here on the Celtics side of stuff, Sam Hauser and Baylor Shireman should get a few more minutes. And Ronnie Harper Jr. I have a feeling Ron's going to move into the starting lineup. So that could be some fun if you want it. That is the Celtics Bucks situation. Oh, Milwaukee. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo is back. There's been no official word on how many minutes he's going to be playing. My guess would be 20 to 24. I think last time he was back from injury after missing some time, he played 25 minutes, and then they kept him on a 25-minute restriction for like a week or so. It was a while. I already mentioned Vucevic, DJP, turn your headphones up, son. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Giannis is tough, right? Because he's a fantasy point per minute god, but if he's only going to play 22 minutes and he didn't get like an all-star boost with his cap, right? So it makes it a little tricky. I don't know. I'm not really interested in Giannis. This also gives a ding to, I mean, Miles Turner has been dog shit, but I guess the real ding is to Ryan Rollins and Kevin Porter Jr. We've seen Kevin Porter Jr. still put up pretty big fantasy numbers with Giannis on the floor. Ryan Rollins seems to be the one this impacts the most. So that's what we're looking at. All right, the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz. The Nuggets here are without Cameron Johnson, which some could argue they were without Cameron Johnson even when he was playing because he's been doing nada. He got hurt at the end of the Minnesota game and checked out. Shout out Minnesota. Good weekend for them. Big win against Denver in Denver. They moved into the 3 seed, which is going to be pretty fun for playoff seeding. Minnesota continues to be my favorite dark horse to come out of the West. They're without Spencer Jones and him, Cameron Johnson. So that's a little bit more Timmy Hardaway Jr. If you want a little ball-knowing fact, Utah Jazz is one of the teams that gives up the most catch-and-shoot three-pointers to any other team in the league. Shout out Timmy Hardaway fucking Jr., right? THJ. He should be out there cooking, okay? So I kind of like Timmy Hardaway Jr. Bruce Brown should get a few more minutes. Julian Strawther, cover boy from last year, should get a little bit more run too. The Jazz are still without Lowry Markkanen and company. However, they do get Isaiah Collier. Keontae George, Keontae's back. He played, I think, 24 minutes? Let me double check that number for you. Keontae played 23 and a half minutes in his first game back. Suppose we get a little bit higher. Matthew Nathanson, probably up to like 26, 27 maybe. Filipowski's still in play. His minutes are all over the place. I just wanted to shout out Elijah Harkless. I feel like, I don't know, he's played 28 minutes that last game. They mentioned him a little bit. I don't know. I'm looking at Elijah Harkless. Why are you going to be so heartless? I don't know. I'm kind of into Harkless tonight. And then the last game of the night, Clip City, bitch, against the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers, they get Darius Garland back. Darius Garland makes his return. I imagine similar to Giannis, he's going to be on a minute restriction first game in a long time. So we could probably suspect something between like 20 to 25, maybe. Kawhi, off the injury report, he's playing the back-to-back, good to go. Johnny Collins has been ruled out. So maybe we see a little bit more DJJ, a little bit more Bro Low. I don't know. It's hard to get excited about these Clippers, especially going against the Golden State Warriors. One thing we're waiting on the Warriors right now, they're without Porzingis and Will Richard. LJ Cryer and Gary Payton II are both questionable. I think if Gary Payton is out, that's kind of a nice little boost there to DeAnthony Melton, who's been hooping lately. He's been playing a little bit better. Could see his minutes come up. But again, it's just like 24 Gary Payton minutes that are spread around to other players like Moses Moody, DeAnthony Melton, Brandon Podziemski. So that's kind of a big deal. I want Gary Payton out for tonight. That's what I would like for my Golden State exposure. Yeah, and you're saying Guy Santos. I mean, Guy's fine. The only thing I don't like about this, I like Guy Santos on front and back end of back-to-backs for Golden State because we know Draymond won't play both of them, and we know Al Horford won't play both of them. They have both Al and Draymond available tonight, so it takes some of the fun out of it, but I do agree with you, Atershi. Santos has been playing pretty good hoops lately. Let's go to Tuesday just to get a feel for the rest of this game week. So the Mavericks and the Hornets. Cooper Flag is still doubtful. Najee, but it sounds like he's going to be back maybe for the Friday game against the Celtics. This will be the front end of a back-to-back for Charlotte. Dallas is without Najee Marshall again, too. Then you got Detroit against Cleveland. That's a really fun game, but Donovan Mitchell has already been ruled out. We did see James Harden and Keon Ellis come back over the weekend, which was good news for Cleveland. Paolo still hates his coach, and his coach still hates Paolo. They're playing on the Wizards. They're still without Franz Wagner in this one. Brooklyn Nets against the Miami Heat. Knicks and Raptors. Spurs and 76ers. Spurs still on this East Coast road trip here, taking on Philly, 6.5-point faves. Still no Embiid in this one. Then you'll have the Thunder and the Bulls. Still waiting updates on J-Dub, but I don't think he'll be good to go just yet. We're looking at one more week from him. Minnesota will take on Memphis at home. The Pellies against the Lakers. Trey Murphy returned this weekend, which was good news for them. However, they did lose Zion, and even in Zion's absence, they just can't play Derek Queen. Like, the Queen experience is over. Lakers got a dub last night over the Kings. They're now 12 games over 500. Same three. I'm not playing DeAndre Ayton. It's just like LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. And then the Kangs and the Suns. Sounds like I might get Booker back for this game, and it starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. Just kill me. So that is Tuesday night. Wednesday, the Thunder will be on a back-to-back against the Bing Bong Boys of New York. Charlotte will be on a back-to-back against the Celtics. So all of these teams, that's their second game this game week. Jazz second game will be against the 76ers. That'll be their 76ers will be on a back-to-back. Trailblazers first game this game week is on Wednesday against Memphis. That's their second game. The Hawks first game is against the Bucks in their second game. And then the Pacers first game is against the Clippers in their second game. And then the last game of the game week, Mavs and Magic, there we go. Both of their second games of the game week. Jazz will play a third game against Washington. Nets will play a second game against Miami. The Warriors will play a second game against Houston. The Raptors will play. I think, is that the first time we've said the Raptors name? I think Scotty Barnes is. No, they have to be playing another one. I must have missed it. Scotty Barnes, I believe, is off the injury report. Let me just double check this. Yegor has been ruled out. Nick Claxton is probable. Kobe White's ruled out for Tuesday. Okay, this is the Raptors. That's their second game. Scotty Barnes is not on the injury report. Sorry about that. That'll be against Minnesota in their second game. Detroit and the Spurs. Woo! Tough week for Detroit. Bulls and the Suns. Lakers and Nuggets. Pelly, and Kings. There you go. All right, hold on. I'm going to do a quick mental health check because I got to multitask just for a second. Let's do it. But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. All right, let me catch up here. Okay, so we just Moyne. What's up, JX? We've got watch that Clips Pels game last night. It was so wild to watch one team effectively try to win against a team actively trying to lose. I know, right? Can we trust Booker? I mean, like, Booker's tough. I don't know how many minutes he's going to play, man. The good news is his cap is really low, right? So even if Booker is limited to, if you told me Booker was going to play 25 minutes in that game, I'd play him. I would, because I just think that's, he's a point for he's a 1.5 fantasy points per minute guy, so I think you could do it. If you're just joining late, like our guy Olcom, do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Yanis into the chat. That'll qualify you for a limited in-season tier carried giveaway, which is a lot of fun. So go do that. And then we will jump into some of the projections over at our friends from Top Tier Projections. Do you think Denny and Jalen? Oh, wait, hold on. There are three big questions for this game week. Do you think Denny, Donovan, and JB? Okay, so, and then do you think that Denny and Jalen Johnson? So, yeah, why don't we talk? I don't trust the Donovan Mitchell stuff, right? We already know he's been ruled out of one game. Maybe just save him. Use him for your daily stuff then. I know. Because here's the thing. Let's go back to the schedule while people do that. If Donovan was healthy, he'd be playing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they want to rush him back, right? In that first game, the fact that they already ruled him out a day in advance against Detroit, when they're at home is a sign he's not ready. Now, I believe they are, and then they're not on a back-to-back. So we won't have any sort of indication. That to me is like maybe he's ready for. Wait, when's their second game? Do they only have one game this game week? No, I must have missed it. Don't they play San Antonio? Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. When the fuck do they play? What am I doing? Don't they play No, okay. Is that their only game this game week? Okay, maybe Cleveland only. Hold on. Jesus, this wasn't supposed to be hard. This was not supposed to be hard. Okay, they only have one game. All right, so there we go. There's your answer. Donovan Mitchell's already been ruled out. He's not going to play this game week. So Donovan, no, you can't play Donovan. Jalen Johnson came back this weekend. He didn't look awesome, but he played. He's back, and he played full minutes. So Jalen Johnson, I'm not really worried about. Denny, I have real question marks with. Denny is battling some back stuff. It sounds like I would be surprised if he goes. And I would be surprised he should go. Hold on one second. Let's see. Sorry, catching up over here. Let's go. All right. Sorry, I'm catching up with one other thing. I apologize. Not good content. There we go. All right. No, you're good, Marker. Don't worry. I think that answered those guys, right? We said Denny, Jalen Johnson. You said, and Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. Yeah, this is Jaylen Brown will play on Wednesday. This is more of a rest thing. Again, it was 3 games in 4 nights. What did they I think they called it an illness. Like, I'm not worried about Jaylen Brown. Let's, why don't we jump over to these projections now? And if we get more injury news, you can put that into the chat. And then, we'll get into projections and we'll do some questions. We're losing some of those 0 caps, right? So that's not as fun. Let's do less than or equal to 20 here. And let's see what we got by projection. So we're just as 20 and under right now. Andre Drummond here is going to cap at 20 with a projection at 34. Keyshawn George's cap has come all the way down to 16 that I do think you can play him, and it's because they have 3 games this game week. Maybe Keyshawn gets more minutes if they rule out Anthony Gill, but I just don't trust it. Same thing with Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson's 100% on a minute restriction. Sam Hauser tonight should get some more shot attempts with no Jaylen Brown or no Nemi. He's going to play a little bit more. He's going to cap at 20, the projection at 28. Taylor Hendricks has been playing pretty well. He's been doing some backup 5. The Grizzlies did sign Taj Gibson, I think, on Friday, so maybe that limits a little bit of the backup 5. But I like Taylor Hendricks, cap of 18, the projection of 28. We got Big Dick Nick Rich over here with the cap of 17, a projection of 28. Walter Michael Clayton, the cap of 14, a projection of 27. Pirtle Power, cap of 18, the projection of 26. Let's just do it by straight value now. Leonard Miller here is going to cap a 6, the projection of 22. It's pretty thin, just trying to figure out what Chicago's doing. Like, all of a sudden, they played Josh Giddey a ton of minutes the other night. So, I don't know. Is Giddey back? Who knows? Do you think that Jalen Johnson won't dominate that much since Kuminga's a Hawk? No, I don't think that changes things too much. I just think it was his first game back. From injury. Keyshawn against Utah will be a fire. But Keyshawn's only playing 18 minutes, man. He's not playing enough minutes. I don't know what they're doing. All right, what else we got? Josh Minot down there, the cap of 5, a projection 17. That's pretty thin. Julian Reese does not have a card, I don't think. Angel Reese's bro got signed by the Wizards. He might play some basketball tonight. Jalen Pickett, cap of 9 with the projection 19. He gets a little bit of a boost, right, with all the Denver injury stuff today, because it's no Aaron Gordon, no Peyton Watson, no Cam Johnson, no Spencer Jones. That's kind of it. Let's do just MVPs here. Jokic leading the way with a projection of 64. Wemby just a couple of tenth of a points behind him. Maxey also at 60. And then it goes Luka, Cade, Giannis, Jamal Murray down here. Derek White's down here. It's such a high projection for Derek White with a cap of 40, but whatever. Scam out of bio. You got SGA. You see his minutes slowly coming up. Ant-Man down here just under 50. But you can see, you got these big 3 right here at 64, 63, and 60. Then you've got these 2 on an island, Cade and Luka. And then everybody else, that projection on Giannis is so fucking high. I'm not interested in this projection. And I'm fading that. If projections tell you that's too high. That's too high for somebody who's probably going to be on a minute restriction. But if you take Giannis out of it, Everybody else from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically 9 guys right there. 9 guys all within like a point and a half projection of each other. So there's a lot of wiggle room with all of these. So let's get into some of these questions. What do you guys have for me? Do you believe in the Minot? Why do you have you been watching any of this, Alan? Have you been watching any of the King stuff? Westbrook projects for 28.3. I'd take the under. He's been bad. He's been bad and he doesn't get a lot of minutes. Okay, so Josh Minot. No, I don't really believe in that projection. I mean, I think that's like worth I don't know. If you want to do it in a contender, sure you can, but I'm not really interested in it. Trey's expected to play 17 to 20. Yeah, what's Trey's hey DJP, put it in the chat one more time and then I can do it. If you do it 3 times, then I'll do it. Trey is what's his cap? No, you can't play. His cap's 35. Can't do it. 17 to 20 minutes is not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. Let's see. Okay, what else do we have here? Kuminga or Will Riley? I think it's probably Kuminga. Riley projects for 32. Oh, they have 3 games though, and Kuminga has 1 game. Will Riley. Give me the 3 games. Yeah, everyone's on everybody but Will Riley and Anthony Gill. All right, so people want to see straight value. It's Maxey, it's Giddey, it's Jamal Murray, it's LeBron James, Wemby, Ant-Man, Jalen Green. There's Leonard Miller, Jalen Duren, Chet Holmgren, Tari Eason. 2 games without Jabari Smith Jr. Really good matchup tonight. There's Book, there's Ace Bailey, and there's Drum Dog. There we go. Are the Heat players getting a bump? Well, the problem with Miami is they just have so many guys on the same team. I mean, like, there's so many guys that project. So Tyler Hero has, Bam is the highest projection. Tyler Hero, the cap at 32, the projection of 43. But like, look at all these caps, right? Like Wiggins has a cap at 34. Where projects better than he should just because the minutes have not been there. So I don't really trust that. Pelly Larson's got a cap at 27. Hawk has a cap at 27. Like just so many high caps, not enough minutes to go around. But it should be like those should be nice matchups. But all right, what do we got? Tyus Jones signed with Denver. There you go. That guy has done nothing for 2 years, but everybody still pops a Viagra and gets rock hard when Tyus Jones gets signed. Westbrook bricked 6 3-pointers last night. It cost me 200. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. So you didn't, okay, hold on. DJP, you didn't do this then? You didn't go straight value and then value? And then it was, okay. I'd sound like you said it twice. We got BS Perf. Yeah, dude, send me a DM, BS Perf. Send me a DM. Either on Twitter at Mike Zakarian or on Instagram at Mike Zakarian as well. Send me a DM and I'll send you something. I noticed that. I had that marked down that you hadn't gotten yet. Try to figure out what occult ritual we can do this weekend to keep the Clips the 6 seed. Thoughts? Yeah, man, I don't know. Clips aren't getting the 6 seed. To the 6 seed? No, it's not happening. You got LeBron, Luka, Jokic, Pirtle, Booker for champ. Yeah, I think you can do that. I would say, man, Pirtle coming off that game against Washington. Like, I think I want Pirtle in very specific matchups. Toronto this week. Who do they play? They play. Is it the Knicks? I don't love that one as much. I mean, you still can play them. I think he's still fine to play. And then the Timberwolves, yeah, these aren't like the Wizards were just, that's such an elite matchup. It's why I think Şengün is like an insane play tonight. I think it's why Tari Eason's a really good play tonight, just because of the straight value there, I mean, because of the like the Washington matchup. Can you rank Russ, Drummond, and Hendricks? So Drummond projects for 34, Hendricks projects for 28, and Russ projects for 28. So yeah, I'd have Russ in third. on that list. Bam, I honestly would play Bam over all 3 of those. I think I'd play Bam. SMC, we're going for Streak 5 in both champ and contender. Only want to play in one, max out the opportunity. Thoughts on the better contest this week? I don't, well, what's the difference in prize pool there? That would be I always just go for the highest win. I think with having a lot of MVPs having 2 games this game week, I think I'd go champ. Yeah, that's about right. Alan. BI, Gobert, or Fast PP. Let's check it out. So Ingram here projects for 39.2. Pritchard projects for 44. And Rudy projects for 43. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is if Pritchard's going to get it done, needs to happen tonight. Ricky Beers in the chat. Let's go, Rick. Trying to finish level 4 quick play. Who would you pick to reach? Eason 29, Hardaway. Eason. I like all 3 of those plays tonight, by the way. BT dubs. I like all of them, but I just like Bigs against Washington, man. Washington have no centers. They're going to try to play small tonight, especially if Anthony Gill can't go. And if that's the case, dude, I just want to slam a jam a ding. You know what I'm saying? I want to get after it. So Tyree Eason's the way to go. Dern, a good pick. Yeah, sure, Sam. You can fuck with the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Jalen Dern projects. He's got a cap of 29, projects for 44. Light it up. Oh, that's pretty fire. How about the groomed? You want to go to Utah for a little groom job? Kyle Filipowski here. So here's the problem with Kyle. He's going to cap a 28, a projection of 40. The only thing I would say about Filipowski is his minutes are all over the place. There's no Kevin Love, so that's a good sign there. I would, I'd play Kyle if I had him. I'm just like, you just know if Kyle makes 2 turnovers in the first 5 minutes, he's going to get yanked. Donde Brunson. Brunson is going to cap at 30, the projection of 41.8. 41.8. Do I think Gill goes? I mean, I don't really have a good read on it. We should know before lock since that game is at 7. If you made me pick, I would say he goes, but I really don't know. But that would be my lean. Is if he goes. All right, 1K. Yeah, I'd go for the 1K. Give me that sweet cash. Travel addict guy. Wait, I didn't win yet. The dog bowl is this week. It's this weekend. I was saying I did have a night last Friday night. I did win like $8,800, which was sick as hell. But that wasn't the dog bowl. Dog bowl is this coming weekend. I'm leaving. That's why. Programming note: you'll have a guest host on Friday for Live Before Lock. Stay tuned for more details. But I'm going to be in Los Angeles, attempting to win 200K. So, all right, Caleb Martin has a cap of 18 with a projection of 16.3. I think that's because PJ's off the injury report, right? He also kind of sucks. I trust Derek White to beat his cap. That's what I would say, DJP, but I don't know if I trust him to get to 50. Is Booker a good play with a cap of 24? Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's risk in there, but there's a ton of upside there. So like his minutes are going to be limited for sure. Like there's no way he comes back and plays 30. But if it's like 26 minutes, he's going to cap at 24. You could do it. Best value picks. Josh Giddey's going to cap at 25, projection of 46. If you want Jalen Green, cap at 21. We mentioned Leonard Miller. He's going to cap at 6 with a projection of 22. Tyree Eason, Chetty Bang Bang. Booker, we mentioned. Ace Bailey, Drum Dog Millionaire. Keyshawn George, I'm going to pass on that, bro. Walter Clayton. He's down there too. There's some names. Of some guys. I got you, Mr. Hunters. Do we trust Jalen Green projection? No way, brother. No, I don't trust him. But I will do it. I'll still play him. I'll still play JG. And let's check out our God.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, PJ Washington, cap of 26, projection of 37. Given Kyle's starter treatment, tanking treatment, bro sits out the 4th now. Well, they're mad at him too. Like if you listen to Will Hardy comments, Will is pissed at Kyle. I think if Will was trying to win basketball games, Kyle Filipowski would not be on that team. I'm going to be honest, I like Leonard Miller better for your contender lineups. I don't know if the upside's there, but go for it. Live your life. The Booker take. What's up, Chuck and Frug? I think he's going to play 27 minutes. There's no reason, right? I don't think Phoenix is catching the 6 seed. I don't. I think they're going to be the 7 seed. I don't think there's any reason you do that. I don't think you do it. So you don't need to rush him. So I think he's like 26, 27 minutes. Benny Math? Yeah, Matherin's all over the place, man. He's going to cap at 31 with a projection of just under 30. Gets a little bit of a boost with no Johnny Collins. Drew Holiday. Oh, man, and then Wounded Geese is about to yell at me. Drew Holiday projects for 31.7. All right, Wunagi said, I let you talk me off. Clayton dropped 43. Still hit the streak, though. Okay, as long as you still hit the streak. All right, all right. Some money for the rest. So you gonna come get? It's Hershey. Are you in the underdog streets? You going after it? All right. Hero or Amen? I just love the matchup against Washington, man. Amen projects for 43. Hero, they have the same exact projection. I would take Amen. I would take Amen there. All right, we got Rankum, Şengün, Murray, and Ant. I honestly think it's Şengün. Jamal's in a great matchup too. Murray projects for 51. Şengün projects for 48.9. Edwards projects for 49.8. I honestly think I would take Şengün. I mean, there is blowout risk, but Şengün is good. Vucci, man, yeah, I talked about him at the top. Vuce historically beats up the Bucks, so I think it's fine. I think you can go to Vuce. It is Missoula, and if this game gets a little out of hand, we might see a little bit more Luka Garza tonight than we want to. There's also a chance they try to go small. I don't think they do it, though. Vuce is fine. Vuce is fine. I just wish his cap was a little bit lower. His cap's 26. He projects for 31. I wish that cap was closer to like 19. Yeah, Trey plays 17 to 20. No, I'm done trusting King James projections. We got Jalen Duren. Yeah, we looked him up a little while ago, right? What do you say projection for 44? 44 over there for Big D. For Big D in the weekly top 40. Ron Harper or Clint Capella? Ron Harper. I won't look it up. I would just take Ron Harper over Clint. Oh, actually, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. This is actually because Capella against Washington. What is Harper's projection? Yeah, man. I think it's Capella. I just really like Capella should come in and get an instant double-double. Diarrhea or Ugo. Diawara projects for 13.6. Ugo. Yeah, I'd go Diawara. I think I would. You got Şengün, Murray, Ihart, Ahmed, and Brunson. That's fun. Thoughts on four? Yeah, okay. So it's Hershey. I tried to do it, man. I think I clicked him 3 times. I was hoping we were going to get a Jokic Q tag late or something to like really throw this slate into a frenzy. But I think even if that game gets out of hand, I don't know how many minutes Jonas plays. I think they just go to Zeke Naji instead. So I think you could do it. Like if he plays 18 minutes, you could see him put up 16 and 12, and that might be enough on this garbage ass slate. So I think you could do it. Jokic, Goon Squad, LeBron James, Dern. Yeah, that's good, man. That's easy. Cash it. Ronnie Holland or Westbrook. Yeah, man. What is Holland's projection, actually? Let's look at that. Oh, God. No, I think I think you do have to go Russ there. But that's fun. Live your life, though. Live your life. Kyrie. Are you talking about Kyrie? Kyrie's out for the season. You going to the Kangs game tomorrow. Nice, man. Enjoy. Best under 32. That's my favorite one to look up. I don't know. What are we doing? All right. Less than or equal to 32. It's probably Josh Giddey, right? Josh Giddey leading the way. Oh, no. LeBron James, then Josh Giddey, Jalen Duren. Man, that LeBron James, that projection's high. Then there's Duren, Amen, Hero, Catmandu, Chetty, Jalen Brunson, Boozy Booze, Scotty Barnes, Austin Reeves. I don't trust that Buzella's projection. I tell you that right now. All right. What else we got? White, Banchero, or Lamolo? Man, what is Paolo's projection? 49. White projects for more. What about LaMelo? LaMelo on a back-to-back. It's not LaMelo for me. I do think I'd go White over Paolo. I would. Mike, do you think Pirtle projection is low? No, I wouldn't say low because I don't think they want to fuck with Pirtle's minutes too much, So what is he projecting for? 26. Now they still have Sandro. Like they've got Sandro back there. They can play Scotty small ball 5. Mark Williams or Royce O'Neal with Booker back. I think Mark Williams projects for 32. Royce projects for 30. Yeah, I like the upside on Mark Williams. Royce O'Neal sometimes just does cardio. Would Jordan Miller be? Yeah, I think he's fine for quick play. I think he's fine. Like he projects for 22.5 this game week. I know it's just for tonight, but yeah, I think Jordan Miller's fine. I like Bryce Sensabaugh. I'm fucking with some Bryce. Bryce has a cap of 23, projects for 33. His minutes were a little wonky last game because they were going to hard, but I like him. Edwards, KD, or Murray. Man, what is Durant's projection? Durant projects for 44. Okay, so at least we can. Edwards, 49. Murray. I think I would go Edwards. But Jamal projects the best. Under 16, it's probably, who were we looking at earlier? Keyshawn George, no thanks. It's probably Wounded Geese's guy, Walter Clayton. Beef Stew's back. Beef Stew, cap of 16 with a projection 24.5. Cody Williams is down there. Kobe Brown, Jordan Miller. I think I would rank them Walter Clayton, Beef Stew, Jordan Miller, Kobe Brown, Keyshawn George. That is the direction I would go for that one. Scotty Barnes or Cat, give me the Barnes. Give me the Barnes. SGA and Leonard Miller or Giddy and Reed Shepard. Man, that's close. I think I would go the first one, but there's a lot of risk in the first one. Way higher floor for the second one. So depending on what level streak you're going for or whatever, if you're just trying to pass a threshold, I think I'd go Giddy and Reed. But if you're trying to win a contest, I'd go SGA and Miller. I would go Duran over Chet Holmgren. Crafted a Kuzma, dude. We'll take a mental health break for that. You got a Kuzma in this fucking economy, bro. I'm sorry this didn't come with a hand job. I just don't think it's included in the airdrops. It's stylistically, that's tough to include that in an airdrop. Man, Top Shot. Those are the days, man. Those were the days. Top Shot. All right, so let's catch up. Hard on. Yeah, James Harden here. He projects for 38.8, right around. So the one game is kind of tough. One game's kind of tough. Budget team to start a streak. Here we go. Allen doing the Lord's work for you guys on a budget. Saying Paolo Banchero, Joai, Filipowski, Amen, and the Sex God, Colin Sexton. That's fun. Drummond and Derek White or Vucci Mane and Jamal Murray. I'd go Vucci and Jamal Murray. I don't really trust Drum Dog Millionaire. Scotty, good to play with everyone fit. Scotty's still fine. I know he's had some clunkers in there, but I think he can do it. It's because they don't have Joel Embiid. They got a couple of games. That's why. All right, Gabriel wants to know about his lineup. He says, I'm running out Paolo, Jalen Johnson, Brunson, Filipowski, Fox. Yeah, Fox has been pretty underwhelming lately, huh? But I think, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'd go run Hapa over Garza because if you want to use the same thing. Also, hey, can we just victory lap here for a second? Do you remember on Friday during this freaking show, during every piece of content I put out on Friday, I said the Celtics play the Brooklyn Nets. And if they're trying to make a deep postseason run, they got to get their man Vucci Mane right. Because outside of one game against the Bulls since he arrived in Boston, Vooch has been garbage. And then Joe Mazzulla cleared the way, and he put up like a 28 and 11 in 25 minutes. All right? The print machine was back. Vucci Mane. Why am I yelling? Oh, because they could just let Vooch run some extra minutes there. I'm taking Kawhi over Derek White. Listen, I know Derek White projects through the moon. I know Kawhi's on a back end of a back-to-back. How many games do they have this game week? They've got 2? Yeah, give me Kawhi. Give me Kawhi. I'm a man of principles. White or Paolo? Give me White. Give me White. Hello, Pac. Jokic, Luka, Giddey, Maxey, and Leonard for Streak 5. Wow. Jokic, Luka, and Maxey. Leonard Miller scares the hell out of me, but I love it, Pac. Go big or go home. Chet is risk with the back-to-back. I mean, yes and no. Who are the teams they play again? Let's see. I know he just sat a back-to-back, but they play tomorrow against the Bulls. Honestly, if he was going to sit a game, it's the first one, right? Who do they play the second game? They don't have a back-to-back. They don't have a back-to-back. Oh, wait, they play the Knicks? Okay, so if he was going to sit a game, it would be the Tuesday one. But then he'd already be on the injury report. I don't know. I think he's going to play. All right, respect it. It's Hershey. Respect it. I respect. Yeah, Fox has been tough lately. He's not really hit a ceiling. I mean, honestly, the Spurs offense itself has been kind of quiet. Cap at 23, projection at 35. I mean, you got to play him. What does the Fox say? Put him in your lineup. Ron Harper and a D White or Tari and Vooch? I'd go Tari and Vooch. There's a chance Ron Harper plays 15 minutes and gets you -4 points. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got this. Thank you, CD Beats. You got this contender streak. Maxey, Jamal Booker. Yeah, these are great lineups. VJ or Reed, Shep or Filipino. Also, imagine if Kyle Filipowski, who looks like mayonnaise, imagine if his nickname was Filipino. Would be wild. Let's look. I think it's going to be Shep here. Shep projects for 34. Filipowski projects for 40. Oh, fuck that. Edgelord projects for 37. Okay, I was wrong. Reed projects the worst out of all of them. I guess Kyle by projection, VJ by vibes. He's most likely to play tonight to work with Garland in a game setting. My guess is Garland misses the next game after. Yeah, he's not going to play more than. I mean, like Garland's only going to play 25 minutes regardless. I would go Duran over Vooch. I would go Duran over Vooch for sure. For sure. For sure. Look at me caught up on questions. Not enough people reacted to that awesome rant. Not enough people did. We're going to rock for another 20 minutes or so. Get your questions in. I got to fire in some more doggy drafts here because I've been slacking today, honestly, because I hated the slate. This is what I'm running out for lineups right now. And I'll be honest, I didn't have my heart in it. I didn't have my heart in it. So you guys tell me if any of these teams suck because I kind of just did these via projections. We did some importing and exporting here. We're like narcos. Okay, so this is what I'm rolling with right now. Oh, yes, confirm. All right, this is what I'm rolling with right now. Champion number 1, Tari Eason, Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray. Limited champ number 2, Ant-Man, Wemby, Luka, Peyton, Leonard Miller. Limited champ number 3, Jalen Green, Amin Thompson, Jalen Johnson, Cade Cunningham, AR-15. Contender lineups here. Drum Dog, Spite has already been ruled out. We gotta cancel that. Clear it. Clear. And then Jaylen Brown was ruled out for 1, but it was JB, Will Riley. We'll build contenders on our own. Do we hate anything about those champion lineups? How did we do? Do we like those? Yeah, AR does need to step up. I agree. Well, you guys tell me how you feel about that. Why don't let's do some crafting. Just go full Jalen. Just go full J. What do I have? Oh, only 1,600. Only 1,600. Okay, here we go. Maybe change AR. No, I'm an AR believer. Mikey Moneybags. That's right. I think I've had like 3 consecutive dog shit game weeks. We've been really bad. All right, let's do it. And as you can tell, I only have 1K in essence, and I haven't been doing this stuff. I still don't know what to do with these gems. All right, here we go. Oh, standard. All right, first number to 3. First number to 3. First number 2, 3. I'd go Minot over Dwight fucking Powell. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm done with the Dice Jones hasn't been good since I've had black beard hair. It's gray hair. All right. Anyways, 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 7, 1 for 2, 2 for 7, 3 for 7, 7 it is. 7, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double click. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Suck it, Temple. Suck it, Post. Suck it, Batum. Suck it, Gills. Suck it, Gigi. Suck it, Jace. Suck it, Proctor. Suck it, Kuz. Suck it, Jonas. Hey, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's huge, dude. That's a fucking dub. Look at all. I'm going to pull up the losers here. It's Hershey, loser number. Allen, loser number. Murillo's a winner. Daniel, loser. Jacob, loser. Come on. Bunch of L's up in here. Bunch of L's up in here. Bunch of L's. A baby. A baby. That does need to be a drop. Yeah, I know. I already have Anthony Gill, though. We needed Sadiq. Hit Mobley from the 7 slot earlier today. Let's go. Let's do another drop. Let's find another one. Let's find one we haven't done in a while. Let's see. What's one? Let's see. Let's get a good drop. What's a good one we can do? Like a little bit of a throwback here. I don't have. Let's do a Dear Roham. How about a little Dear Roham?
Dear Roham, I just want to say I'm trying, but all of the packs I'm buying are full of trash, so no thanks. Oh look, another 60K. Drew Eubanks is stupid, and I don't want to say you owe me, but my username's Top Shot Tony. So if you find it in your heart somewhere, deliver me a legendary moment.
All right. You guys like You can't see this on my end. The video froze. The video didn't play on my end, but I knew it was playing for you guys, but I couldn't hear any of it, so I was just waiting for this to come back. How many games for Denny to miss? I think I don't think he can miss that many more, actually. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. How many games? I forget what he's at. Let me see how many games he's played. How many games have you played? He's played because they basically all have like 22 games left, right? He's played 48. Yikes. Yikes. He's gonna have to play most of them. He's gonna have to play most of them. All right, real quick. I always forget to do this, so I gotta level up. Level up. I gotta level up my boys here. Let's get I don't even know who I can level up. Sure. Yeah, we'll level up Maxi, level up Jamal, level up Book. I can't level up Tari. Level up Jokic. Don't have enough. Can I level up any of these boys? Probably not. I don't have a lot. Oh, yeah, we can level up Ant. All right, that's probably it, though. Oh, Ant pass, PP. Nope, now we're out. Okay. What other questions you guys got for me in the chit chat, huh? What do we got for you, boy? Do we know what happens with the essence that we haven't used after the season? Honestly, man, I would love to be able to tell you. And even if they do tell us, it feels like sometimes the rules switcheroo. My guess is you'd be able to store it and then use it at the beginning of next season. I don't know if that's worked successfully. No, that's what we were able to do this year, right? This year we were able to use our essence at the beginning of the year. So okay, Gabriel said, if I fly to the USA, do you think I can play 5 minutes per game for the Grizzlies? Yeah, dude. Probably 15, man. Probably 15. That's pretty good. Zion playing? I don't know. It's not Queen Week anyways. I mean, listen, don't let me talk you off it. We already did that with Walter Clayton, but we haven't seen him. Queen's minutes have sucked lately, man. They've sucked. Like, especially with Trey Murphy back too. I liked it a little bit more when Trey Murphy was missing, but Yves Missy is back. Trey Murphy is back. DeAndre Jordan's still playing. I don't know. When is Santi coming back, dude? Fuck if I know, man. I wish he would come back now. I need Santi. Santi's in all of like my best ball stuff. I need Santi. Which right now, we got one more week. It ends on Sunday. We've got 10 teams going through right now. 10 of our 39. So we'll take that. Murray or White straight up? I'm taking Jamal Murray. I know a lot of people have been asking about trusting Jalen Green. I don't know what that means. Like, no. But I do think you can still take a shot on him. Like, he's got the upside there. His minutes have gone up. He's just played poorly. Ryan Rollins should get the most improved. I don't know if that's true. Is it need to plus 60 or what are you saying, Ibrahim? I don't know. That's probably about something I missed. Remind me of the best under 23. I got you, DJP. Let's go check it out. Because what's Josh Giddey? 24. All right, let's go back over here. Less than or equal to 23. By projection, there he is, Jalen Green. Then Ace Bailey, you got the Fox, you got Drum Dog, Bryce Sensabaugh, Maki Dubs, Royce O'Neal, CB, Keyshawn, Draymond, Cam Spence, Sam Howes, Barlow. There's some names for you, baby. Nick Clifford or Benny Math. Man, Clifford's playing a ton of minutes right now. Do the Kings not? Oh no, I have a. Okay, Clifford projects for 34.4. Matherin for 29.9. Give me the Neek Clifford, Neek the Freak. Did you talk about the Kuz? Yeah, he's a bad play, bro. He's a bad play. Yeah, but that's because they adjusted what Essence was worth. Remember last year they were giving out weird stuff. All right, we can store it at the ratio above 1,000. I'm just saying that shit changes. Yeah, 5'7", hell yeah, brother. You could be in my 40 and over team. Well, not unless you're not 40, but I'm also 5'7". May I ask the best cap 26 play and PJ or Vooch? Which you son of a bitch. We just did. All right, yeah. Less than or equal to 26. Wait, what? Oh, that was by value. Sorry, less than or equal to 26. Let's apply. Look at that. Josh Giddey, Tyrese, and Devin Booker, PJ Washington. There you go. There's your answer for the PJ Vooch. PJ projects better. PJ projects 6 points better. Okay, there we go. Chill shot. There you go. In football, they said you can take it in the next season, but it gets reduced. Wow. Brutal. Is today a day for hands? Always. We'll play it. We got 10 more minutes here, and then we'll start to wrap up since we're not going to get any more news, really. We got all the news for tonight. Maybe we get a few more things for tomorrow, but honestly, we got a lot of tomorrow already, too. So I don't think we're getting much more news, and we've kind of exhausted the question. So we'll do these hands after we do the giveaway. Would you run the optimal for Champ Streak 5? Sure. I know this is you saying, oh, maybe he'll run the optimal to see what it is, and I will because I don't give a today. All right. So Maxey, Murray, Giddey. No, I'd find another option for Jalen Green. I don't think I want to put Jalen Green if I'm going for Streak 5. He's just looked really bad. And yeah, another Jalen Green. Jalen Green or Ace Bailey. I think I'd go Ace Bailey. Fuck. I honestly don't want to play either of those, Gabriel. What's Bilal's cap? 25. You can find somebody else, man. I just don't know if he's going to play 22 minutes. He's going to play 22 minutes, right? Like, look how I'd take any of these guys. Giddey, Eason, Booker, PJ, Jalen Green, Khalil Ware, Ace Bailey, Fox, Drummond, Trey Jones, Josh Hart, Bryce Sensabaugh, Will Riley, Mark, all of these guys. I'd take them all over him. I just don't think he's going to play enough minutes. Dick Boner, Johnson. There you go. Johnson always. I'd go Clint Capella over Ayton. Honestly, I would. Yeah, there we go. Karis LeVert, huh? Jaylen Brown's going to play the second game. He's not playing tonight. Karis LeVert projects for 14.8. Fun. Eason or PJ? Eason for sure. He's playing one game at least. I think he's off the injury report for tomorrow, isn't he? I thought I said he was either off the injury report or let's see. Oh, questionable. He's questionable. I think he plays one of the games. Brandon Williams is kind of fun. We didn't really talk about Dallas, but assuming no Cooper Flagg, no Najee Marshall. Weisberg said we're out here late. What's up, Mike? Congrats on the win before the dog bowl this week. Thank you. How are you looking in the underdog streets? Is in my best advancing team in double dribbles fourth, but bounce pass two are in first. Nice, man. Here, I'll pop over there too. Yeah, Mark Williams' minutes have been all over the place. Bad stuff. I know. But like Royce O'Neal, I'd rather have 18 Mark Williams minutes than 26, 28 Royce O'Neal minutes, if that makes sense. Why did you disrespect the Bucks so much? Because hold on. Stupaloop. First of all, I was very nice to Ryan Rollins and Kevin Porter Jr. and Derry Bird. But Miles Turner, you guys don't have a center. Jericho Sims is playing more minutes than Miles Turner right now. That's who I was disrespecting. I was actually respectful towards the Bucks this morning. Okay, for best ball, just quickly looking at this. Wait, how much time's left in this? We got 75. Okay. We have, I think, 10 going through right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me, 11, 12, 13, 12. Or that was 11. We have and then 3 in third place, 4 in third place, 5 in third place, 6 in third place, 6 in third place. So the big difference this week is Jokic has a couple more games. Like last week, a lot of my Jokic teams didn't get through because Nimi was like carrying water because Jokic only played a couple games. It's crazy. Jokic in 2 games scored, or I guess it was 3 games, scored 184, but he's got more games this week. So that's what we're looking like right now in that one. In bounce pass, I think 2 out of 10 going through. 2 out of 10. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So one more week, right? Those advance next weekend on Sunday. So I'll be in Los Angeles. I'm so excited for that trip, man. My wife went to Miami this morning and for work for the next few days. So she's in like 80 something degree weather. It's like 17 here. I'm coming off a cold. And like, I just need heat, man. So Los Angeles Friday morning. I can't wait. Also, winning $8,800 right before going on vacation to potentially win $200,000 was sick. So this has to be my most successful basketball season. I think not to talk that sweet cheddar, but I think we're up like 50K. Isn't that nuts? That's just a heater of a year. Would you play Ace Bailey over Green? I mean, it's really close. I think I would. How many Utah do they have the same amount of games, right? I think the projections are close, right? Ace projects for 36 and Jalen Green. Yeah, oh yeah. I'd play Ace over Jalen Green. That's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah, I mean, if you include football, I think, but I'm saying 50. We're in 50K and just in profit. Don't let Newsom take a cut. VJ Vooch or Eason? It's still Eason, VJ Vooch. Utah has 3 games. Yeah, give me Ace Bailey. Yeah, it's been a nuts basketball season. We got Rabona. I would do Pritchard over Hero tonight. We just got too many games, you know? No, I can't. Not tonight. I got to finish out some of the underdog stuff. Also, like, part of the reason I didn't do the show this morning, I just sound like my throat's killing me. My face is killing me. You don't understand why I like Eason. Well, Alan, what I would encourage you to do, Alan, and honestly, not just for tonight, all of the shows, turn the music up or turn the volume up so that you can fucking hear my words. You know what I'm saying, Alan? They're going up against Washington. We just saw Jakob Poeltl turn into prime Shaquille O'Neal. So Tari Eason is going to play 35 minutes in an awesome matchup against the Wizards. There's no Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to have to play a ton. So go ahead. That's why. Why in the world is Jaylen Brown missing? Yeah, I mentioned it this morning. I thought it was going to be Derek White that sat. I knew Boston was going to sit somebody 3 games in 4 nights. I wonder if they regret it a little bit after Giannis was ruled in, but Boston knows they've got a game on Wednesday, a game on Friday, and then a really tough schedule next week. So that's why. If you win the 200K, I hope you still come around here. No, we'll still be here. If anything, if we win the 200K, it will allow me to just sweat a little less. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zoran, baby. Zoran! All right. But I like let's pull up some of the questions you've asked me about. You asked me about Vooch. What's Vooch good at? Tari Eason is going to rebound the ball. Tari Eason is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league right now. You know? One of the best 3-point shooters in the league. He was shooting like 50% for a while. I think that's come down a little bit in the last couple of games, but all right. Are we gonna get any more news? Vooch is bulking, yeah. That's like me rooting for Canadians, though. You know what I mean? He's not from your country. Alan. That's like me claiming SGA. Claim your Bosnians. Claim Yusuf Nurkic. Claim Eden Dzeko. Okay? Don't come out here. You can't claim Vooch. What are we doing? Well, what if I'm a Chicharito? Like, no, that's not. I get Americans. That's what I get. And I get Armenians. I get to take Armenians as well. Oh, Goran Dry. You're going to just stake everybody's Sasha Vujicic. You're going to take everybody's last name that ends in itch? Come on. What are we doing? Honestly, there's probably some people in Montenegro right now being like, how dare you? This is what they do. That's what they're going to be out there yelling. And I apologize again. That's the only Bosnian I know is very, very offensive stuff. Thoughts on the Chad Baker Mazzara situation? I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay, if we get an Armenian pro baller, you will. Honestly, yes, we will. We need one. We need a pro baller. There we go. Oh, Rabona's from. There we go. Let's go. See. How do you feel about that, Rabona? Allen in his big Bosnian, agenda. I would take Matherin over Oubre and Enrique. I will claim anybody with the last name. Well, no, IAN. IAN, I 100% claim him. YAN, it's like a 50-50. Why are there no strings on the hoodie? It came out in the dryer. Got caught in the dryer and was over. Okay, so the USC kid just dropped out. I know I missed it. I don't follow any college hoops, especially West Coast college hoops. Okay, I need to get my last handful of drafty drafts in. I don't think we're getting any more news. So let's spin this giveaway, and then instead of doing our normal closing, we'll do these hands. We'll do some of these hands. Will the NBA bit will be back tomorrow, by the way. So come back to the NBA bit tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll have somebody will guest host on Friday. We'll figure that out. Yeah, Kardashians are Armenian for sure. Yo, Galactic, you gotta chill, bro. What's my favorite team is the Boston Celtics. Wait, are you Bosnian or you just know a few cuss words? I am not Bosnian, but my best friend, shout out my man Vedran Vukovic. I gave him tickets to the Celtics last night. Him and his boy went to the Boston Celtics last night. My best friend, best man at my wedding, college roommate, he's from Bosnia. So he just taught me how to say stuff like Liji Miyaya and stuff like that. So, Dobra. That's actually, Dobra's not, that's more Russian, isn't it? But it's close enough. But anyways, yeah. So I only know how to say horrible stuff. Okay, let Trey Murphy or is Brandon Miller? Give me Brandon Miller over there. There's a Russian player named Arsen Zakarian in La Liga. Oh shit. No, come on. The Kardashians are Armenian, famously. Okay, hold on. We gotta be we'll have to get some beach merch consigliere. Daenerys Targaryen, also Armenian. Let's go. All right, let's give this thing away. There we go. Let's get that in there. Oh, I love that Rabona being from Montenegro is great. My buddy Vedran was actually trying to get me to go to Montenegro instead of because we were talking about going to Croatia. Especially if we win that 200K. And he was saying you should actually go to Montenegro because it's like Croatia, except you don't have to be rich, which I like. That's good. That's good. Okay, what else do we have? What's your favorite play this week? Like value play? I mean, if Josh Giddey's playing full minutes, you got to go Josh Giddey. The fact that he played like 30 minutes was crazy. So, all right, there we go. Sold Rabona. I'll be in the DMs. All right, let's see. Winner chicken dinner, limited in-season card coming at you. For this, I'll get it to you probably later tonight. It's going to CD Beats. Congrats, CD Beats. You love to see it. Big dubs. I think, is that CD Beats' first time winner there? The first time CD Beats winner. Let me go back to the bookmarks here so that we can fire up one more closing video for tonight. I got too many things bookmarked. And I say this every time I go search for it. I forget how many things I've bookmarked. It takes me forever to get to our guy, Harrison Barnes. Most of it is like when the Peaky Blinders fucking comes out. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's close this out. Let's share this screen here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just Alan. I tell you what, Alan, you win your game week and then you can win. You went to Albania 2 years ago, just as beautiful as the other Balkan nations, but cheap as off. I got to do it, man. I got to do it. George in the chat. George, you want to host Live Before Lock on Friday? I'm not going to be here. I got to go to Los Angeles. You want to host? Or Monday? We need George. The people need George, baby. The people need George. All right, here we go. Let's go. These hands on the way out. Put your hands in the chat. We'll be back tomorrow for the NBA bit. Otherwise, somebody will see you on Friday.
Same hands that work the pain, same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night, but that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, these hands